in this video we'll talk about twisting, rotation of the spine, and we'll compare between two kinds of twisting or two kinds of rotation of the spine. The first one will be an active rotation of the spine, and the second one will be a passive rotation of the spine. The difference, or the main difference between the active and the passive form of rotating the spine is the effect you get from each one. So what is an active rotation of the spine? An active rotation of the spine is when I twist my spine actively without using support of a wall, or without using the bridge or closing the chain with my leg or the floor, and I'm simply moving my spine. And then I need to think what moved my spine. What's moving my spine is the muscles of the trunk which rotating the spine. We have a video on the core muscles, but generally saying the twisting to the right, the left side of my external obliques, the muscles which coming this way, has shortened. So I'm strengthening them, and the internal obliques, the muscles which goes this way, are shortened as well, and I'm strengthening these muscles as I'm rotating to the right. Of course, the opposite side of the muscles when I'm twisting to the left. So active rotation of the spine benefits. I will strengthen the muscles which create rotation, and of course they're not only on the front, also the muscles on the back, and that which can rotate the vertebrae of the spine, which can cause a great effect of synchronization between the muscles that rotate the spine in the front and the muscles that rotate the spine in the back. Oh, sunset, mosquitoes, ahimsa, non-violence, sorry. So strengthening the muscles. When I do a passive twisting, and a passive twisting might think passive twisting, but actually passive twisting is when I'm giving these muscles the benefit of relaxation when I'm taking my spine, for example, against the wall, or using a fence, using a block, using my legs, and I open my chest to the right, or opening and twisting my spine and chest to the left. So benefits of this kind of twisting, or for example, an active twisting will be this pattern, and a passive twisting will be when I use my arm against my leg, leg against my arm, and twisting to the right. So also when I lie down, it can be a passive twist, so no confusion there. Now, passive twisting, passive rotation of the spine, will give me few benefits, but the first one and the most, and the one I see as the crucial one, is if I find myself sitting all day and my spine is in kyphosis, or my upper back is in deep kyphosis, the neck is coming into a lordosis, and I wish to open, and this thing will be kind of tensing for the back, because most of the time people will push the chest from one weak point, and that will make that point even weaker. So if I twist my spine passively, I open my chest to one side, then I actually back bend on one side of the body, which is much easier to get. So twisting the chest will open the muscles of the chest, and when we used to see this kind of shape, we used to see depression or asthma even. So when I do the passive twisting for a while, like something like I won't say times, but when I practice for a while, and I repeat the twisting of the spine, that will help open the chest, improve the breathing, improve the circulation in the chest. So to summarize, if I wish to practice more and to strengthen more the rotational muscle of the spine, I do more of active twisting, and if I wish to get more openness or more stretching and opening the chest, I will use more of a passive stretching. In sequencing, for yoga teachers, in sequencing, it is kind of crucial to understand that, because if I practice and my peak pose is an arm balance like Parshvobhakasana, and I want to strengthen the rotational muscles, then I will do more of an active twisting. in an easy form like sitting, kneeling, or in Sukhasana, or on the back. And if I wish to practice more openness of the chest, for example, for back bending, Urdhva Dhanurasana, and so on, then I will do, or I will put more of passive, or more simpler passive twists into the sequence. There's no better or worse in this case, just know how to use them in your sequence.